In this tutorial, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about InDesign and what they call the text frame options. So we've drawn a text box, a text frame, and we've inserted some placeholder text. And you can adjust this beyond just what font it is, how big the font is, that kind of stuff. You really have to also be aware of the text frame options. So for example, if I've created this text and I filled this box with, I don't know, we'll just pick yellow. See how your text hugs the edges of the box? If I have another box or a graphic or something in there, I might not want the text to touch the edges like that. I'm going to have to do what they call insets, or I have to adjust not the text alignment itself, but its alignment within the box, inside the box. And that's where your text frame options come from. If you go under Object up here at the top, you'll see text frame options, or its hotkey command is Command B as in boy. And so with this, I can increase, or rather do a lot of my insets. Or I can do what they call a vertical justification. So if I want the text to come away from the edge of the box, first thing I might do is, by default, that's why it appears up in the top left corner, is all text boxes by default in InDesign are aligned to the top. Watch what happens if I just click center in preview. Whoops. We may have to select the text first. We'll do Command B. And you can see that it already gives me some space up at the top. So I'll click OK and then click off of it so that you can see. It gives me space up at the top. But I still don't want it on the edge here on the left. But I may, in this case, still want it flush left. So again, I'm going to go to Object and Text Frame Options. And you'll see I have my inset keys. My inset keys by default are linked together. So that means if I start increasing it, oh wait, you gotta select the text first. B. So if I start increasing it, it's going to do it on all four sides because the link is set in. And see how it starts to give you that space, even space around all of it. If you just wanted to do the top or just the left, so let's get it back to 0. I just uncheck the link here and you'll see there's a little no symbol for it now. That means I can control all of these. So if I only want it from the top and from the left, you'll see that I can do just the top and the left. Typically speaking, we do it just kind of centered all the way around. So we'll click OK and click off of it so that you can see your text insets are what get your text to move away from the edges of your boxes. And then if you have extra text left over, so like you see your box here, it's got that plus sign on it, meaning there's more text, I can just draw and keep my box bigger, wider if I want, whatever I need it to be, so that I can show all the text. But that's how we adjust text within our text frame boxes in Adobe InDesign.